Welcome to the channel. I will be making a series of videos of face recognition. So I'll be using OpenCV and other stuffs. So stay tuned, and we will code along, and I will try to explain everything how it is happening, and I will try to build a neural network from scratch. Then I will also try to build the same neural network in TensorFlow and the same neural network in Keras. Alright, so let me start. It's a blank project, so I will just need first things, that is to read the data, that is read the camera first. So I will write it right, data y. It's cool to me. So what I need is, like, I don't know what is my path. Each on 3. Okay, this is this user bin. So, right. Alright, so just to make it as executable, so I will be importing few things. So first things first, import the OpenCV file, OpenCV module CV2, then import sys and import OS for directory navigation, and we will also need to import few other things like random and string. I don't think it is required, but we'll see it later. Okay, so first things first, we need to run it, if it is running fine or not. I will do a def main, I think. I will do this later. So let's see if length of arg is going into the C mode, sys.argv. Yes, this is the thing. Is less than or equals to 1, then obviously there is we need to do things from command line. Okay, so I will just do a print. So I will try to print out the usage format here. So there is two kinds of usage format. Okay, so and also if it is not done properly, then obviously it will exit from here. Exit with a 0, I think. 0 would be good. 1 is for, I think, failure. Yeah, fine. Okay, so it will be usage will be like on 3, or I think then make data UI and the name of the person. So it will be like person name, and just that's it for if you are running it from running from webcam. And the same thing I will do it here if you are trying to use video file to things here. So I will just do file path .mp4 path.mp4 would be good, and it's running from video file. Okay. So that's it. So now the first thing is we will just do the same thing here. A lazy person, if it is like equals to 2, then obviously we have 0, 1 and 2 here. That means we will use a video capture device. That is with cap is equals to 0. That means that is the webcam, and this too we need a n if. Just use a bracket. That's a better option, I think. Okay, to running practices. If len of sys.argv is equals to 3, then we will do the width cap. Width cap is equals to sys.argv. I think the 0, 1, 2, third file, yes, 3. So we have the video capture device right now ready. So we'll basically do it from the camera itself. So we'll also set up something called the path equals to, we'll have it like face images. I think we have to make this path. We'll see if it works fine, and we will leave like this. I'm using Linux, so it works like this, and this is dot argv and 0, 1, 0, 1, 2, okay, 1 will be good. So this is taking this one. Okay, so we'll just quickly see if everything is working fine or not, and I will just quickly do a try. os.make directories for path. This will work out. Except file exist error, or I think exception as e, pardon my typing skills, print e. Okay, so there can be multiple exception, and I think we can do just pass here. That will be fine. Not required, I think. Okay, so let me just first run this thing, if this works fine or not, and just let me see if it is working good or not. I'll just do a run here, and it is asking for a person name. So I will just do make data.py okay. So yeah, I think the folder has been created right now, and it's also created with a folder name bar. That's cool. And so far so good. So I don't think I need anything like strings or random yet. I always include those files here. So let me try to see how this OpenCV thing works, and I will try to load a few things. Okay, size equals to 4, that will be good, and we will do webcam is equals to, or camera, whatever you call it. So cv2 dot video capture. It is not showing a video capture with cap. It should have been shown. I don't know why it is shown there. This function is working fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, working good. So we'll, I think, also need something classifier. So let's talk about classifiers later. So let's see if I can read the file, and we'll try to see the images and in the window and all those things. So let me do while true, because first things first, we need to read the things. So webcam.read. So webcam.read will return 2 files. So our two data. So basically, I will be using the im data as the image file, equals to webcam dot. Why it is not showing the things? Solutions. CV2 CV2. How it work? Still, yeah. It's reading the. I have to remember all these things properly. If I make any mistakes, this will be a very weird thing. So I will do image is equals to cv2 dot here. This files, it has so many functions to it. I don't know why it is just showing this much. Okay, now it has more. No, still it should work. It's a silly thing. I don't know why am I doing this. Okay, cv2 dot, I think I will flip it because it will be a mirror image. Flip the image with very solutions. Great. Okay, 0. This will be the, I think, options. We are not doing any mistake. And okay. Then what I will do is I will try to do cv2.im, not import lib, I will show, I think I will show anything, I think, and I will do im here, and let me have a wait key, cv2 dot wait key 1, okay, and escape key will be also working, just equals to ord q file. The q, when it is q is pressed, it will basically break from the loop. Break from the loop. After it breaks from the loop, it should just release the webcam. Dot. Very weird to me anyway. cv2 dot destroy all windows. Okay, and I think this is enough right now, just to test if it is working fine or not. The main thing is this. So I will just quickly do. Okay. Oh, great. It is showing my face. Nice. I haven't done any errors right now. So okay, I have to do a Q here. In Q here, yeah. Sorry. Really. Anyway, so I can write here as a title. So this will be a title part, I think. Grab image data, good, and let's see once again. Yeah, grab image data as a title has came up here. And I will press Q and it's gone. So now we have to work with this image data. So let's see if we can save these save faces out here or not. So there is a thing called hard cascade images. So I will just go and I will make some, a classifier. Classifier equals to cv2 dot cascade. Cascade classifier. I think what is the site? I don't remember here. pwd. Good. This is the whenever you download or install the cv2 using pip install cv2, you will automatically get this data here. Okay, so I think we will be going for frontal face, extended frontal face, default. Yeah, default. I will take the default one. Okay. Control V, and I will go for. Do it here anything? No suggestions. Obviously, no suggestions. Hard cascade frontal plate. This is nothing but a kind of no, it has a lot of parameters here which basically does the classification for us automatically, and this is done. Great. So now the task is to find out the image. Okay, so let's do some commenting here. Better. Load XML. This will be different for every this directory will be different for every machine. Okay, so nothing to get tensed if it's not working, this thing. And we will do a try here. Try, and we'll do a small thing, that is resized image equals to cv2 dot resize. I don't know why it is not doing the autocomplete thing. Okay, so I have to. Okay, this is a numpy data, by the way. Okay, so I can get the shape out of here, and I can just try to resize it into the size of 4 or something like that. Size of 4 is whatever. It's a scaling factor. Okay, so let's see if I can do it properly. Integer. Again, it should be in integer format again. So it will be im dot shape. I have to write everything from scratch. It's really bad. Okay, so this is the width, height and width. Yes, the same thing. I will just copy because it's not giving me autocomplete. So I will do lazy stuffs like copying. Come on, 0. Yes. Okay, and I will do an interpolation. What is this? Interpolation spelling is right now. Interpolation is equals to this cv2 dot cubic interpolation. I think this will work. Okay. Obviously, I have to keep an except here. Exception as e. What happened? Name e. Why did this? Exception is e. Alright. So this is doing the resizing of the images. Then I will try to do faces is equals to classifier dot come on, detect something. I don't know, detect what, some scale, detect some scale. Okay, hard cascade classifier for face detection. Let's check. I cannot remember everything. That's the thing. So, alright. I'm just going to show you this thing. I don't want to see everything from scratch. Oh god, they haven't done anything. Yeah, docs.OpenCV is the best thing. Again, they have the theory here. Yeah, great. Python, please. Yes. Classifier, R cascade. Okay, so you can also select, check for eyeglasses and everything. Select classifier, cv2.classifier. Okay. And this looks funny. It should be detect. Yeah, detect multi-scale. Yes, this is the thing that I want. So it will be, I think, detect multi-scale, and the input is the mini files that we have made it here. Okay, so it is done here. And if any kind of exception happen, exception as E, then we should break. from here as well. Okay, image data is shown here. Then from here I think we should try to draw a rectangle here. So before that, let me see if this thing is working fine or not. Alright, new style, get arcs format where argument is not tuple. Come on, what happened? Alright, this has to be a tuple, I forgot. Interpolation is equals to, this should be removed. This, yes, this is, looks fine to me, so no squares yet. Alright, so we have to get the faces. So faces we have it here. So from the faces we will try to find out the so what is this faces? Let me see. Named faces. Let's see what we are getting it from here. Okay, so I am getting some, whenever there is a face, there is some kind of values coming up. So I think I can grab this data and try to find out what it is. Great. So let me see if I can grab this. So I will do, okay, so it's a lot of data here. There is a tuple, there is a list. Alright, so I can do for if in faces, I can try to get the face out of here. So this, I think this is an XY position and width and the height position, I think. Yes. So let's try to make this x comma y comma width comma height is equals to. So we will do for v in f. Okay, so I will need few values here, that is v into size. We basically scale it with the value. So for example, size is 4, so 4 into this thing will become something, some value, because we have to scale it as well. And let's try to draw a rectangle here. CV2 dot rectangle. CV2 rectangle. Wait. For this is great. This rectangle, start point, end point, image where the rectangle is to be drawn. Great. So I think it's going to be something, start point, image, start point. All these are tuples. It is okay. So let's take rectangle, I think, right? Rectangle. Okay. Somewhere it is rect in OpenGL and all those things. You are doing multiple programming language, you will be facing all these stuffs. So we have a x comma y as the point from where you are starting the rectangle, and we also need the width and height. So width and height has to be with respect to the x value and the y value. So x plus w, I think, yes, and y plus height. Okay. Let's make it a little cleaner so that it looks good. And we will also do a thickness. I think we should go for a color. Color will be, I think, green, RGB. So R is 0, G is 255 colors, 0. And we can go for thickness. Thickness is equals to 2. 2 will be good. Okay, let's see. And okay, let's see if it's working fine or not. I'm not printing it, and yeah, looks good to me. It is showing the face only. Alright. Okay. Well, not bad. only this part. My head is not coming full. That's fine. This much is enough. I don't want to increase the width and height here. I can easily increase the width and height, and I can just simply plus like 20 plus 20 would be good, I think. Let me see. But this is not a very good way to do it, I think. Still better than before, but leave it. Better I don't do it. Okay, so I think we have got this part here, and I can do one thing. I can crop this part. Okay, this is very easy to crop. So we will crop this image as a subface. Face. I will do it in underscore better is equals to image. It's a two-dimensional array. Already we know that. So we start with y plus h and x as x plus w. So we have this small face image here, and I think we can do randomization is required here. Yes, because we need to save the file with the random names. So let's see what we can do. Random string, I don't think I need anything, but we will see if I can do a random string. RLD str is equals to, if required we will do this, but right now I am not going to do it. So face file name is equals to path, the path, we have the path here, and we will simply add the file name as face underscore this random string rnd would be a better option, random string plus str of y, just doing it, plus dot jpg. Okay, so from here I can simply cv2 dot I am right, I think I am right, this face file name and the subface, this image, this is a small image. Okay, so subface. Okay, we'll do the resizing later. So I think this will work. This will work, no? See, this works. Great. Oh, it's loading the face files, but it should be given with some. Great. So right now, what I need to do is I need to resize everything. Okay, so I think I have made the images here in a JPEG format, and I think I should be able to do a resizing here. Okay, so let me just do it here. I think after quitting from here, I think everything should be main. But anyway, okay, so I will do the main things later. Path list is equals to it's an array of path, so path plus this one, I think for in os dot list directories path, whatever the path is there, we should be able to this is the list directory means what it will do is basically it will list all the directory here, and it will basically I think we should add the path here. Yes, so path plus this is the file name, so we can just when we are inside this directory, this path, so this path is already, like for example, one is the path here, and for this path it will go to the, it will read all the, list all the, files here. And for those files, we will be basically trying to, work on it. Okay, so let's print path list would be, I think that would be good. So let's see everything is fine or not. Hello, this, and I will just do a bit. So you can see that all the things are coming up one by one. Yeah, fine. This is a list. So for every images, I can do a small resizing. So let's see. For image file in path list. First, I need to open the file ing equals to cv2 dot imread. I don't know why it is not doing the autocomplete thing. Then I should be able to resize the file. So for resizing, I will be needing a special function. So I need to write a function here. df image resize. Okay, and what is the way to do it? Let's see. So I will be needing an image here, the image file, the width. So let's put it equals to none. Not required anyway. Height is equals to we will do as a 64 by 64 images for our and I think we will call as a path. And I will also require one more parameter, that is the interpolation. Inter is equals to cv2 dot cubic, I think, inter area inter. This will be a better option here. Okay, so if you want to know the interpolations of cv2, so you can see there is a lot of kind of interpolations there. So intercubic, so 4 cross 4 pixel neighborhood, and area is a resampling using pixel area relation. So resampling means I am resizing the images, that's why I am using this one. Okay, so let's see what to do. I will be having a dimension is equals to none. I will take a dimension. So height and the width is required for the image is equals to image dot shape, and I will be doing here 2. Can do anything, but 2 is better because it's a colored image. Remember that. Okay, so if width and height is none, obviously return the same image. Okay, if is going on, if width is none, height is none, then return image. That's it. If this is going to be a very long code. My neck is aching. Okay, if width is none and height is not none. Okay, if width is none, then obviously just one is set. So r is equals to ht. Height is set divided by the float of h, and dimension is equals to integer of width into r, w into r. This is the new value, and we will be having height. The square it will be a square image, I think. 64 cross 64. So same thing I will be doing here, else. That means height is not set, height is null, so it will be r is equals to width float of w, and here it will be width instead of width it will be height, and width here. Right. So first look, I need to write the files also. So let's resize the image. I think so. We've already seen how to resize the images here. Okay, so this is the same thing that we'll be using. So resized is equals to resized is equals to CV2. I will just copy this one. I'm a very lazy fellow, so just copy it out here. Interpolation is equals to enter the value, and this will be width and height. That's it. It's a tuple. This tuple will be width, comma, width and height is changing. No. Why am I changing this? I don't think I need this part of code. This part of code is a useless code, I think. Let's see. I don't think I need this, because if by chance it is not set and all these things, this is done. Anyway, then I think I should print what I have been done. Let's see, image resize to a format string. So that's better. F2 WIDTH cross GIGHT cross in path. Okay, so this is the thing. So, and I will write now cv2 dot im right path. This path and this path is different. Okay, this path, and it will be the resized image, and obviously you should return the resized image also. If you, it is not required to return that, it's fine. So here I will just simply do a image resize the img, and width is equals to 64, height is equals to 64, and path is equals to im5. Okay. So for every this file I am going to do this. Okay, so this path list is nothing but this whole list that we have got here. So let's see if I run this program. I think this all images still not sure. Oh god, I am such an ugly face. Okay, so if I just do properties, okay, just not showing the properties here. So go for properties. I think it will image 248 pixels. So I need to change it to 64 pixels because 248 pixels is huge. Anyway, so let's see how this thing works. Dot specs is also good. Alright, so I will just do quit, and yes, this worked perfectly, and all these images are of 64 cross 64. Wait a minute. This should not be done. This is not the right image. What mistake happened? There has been some kind of mistake. Okay. We'll do a resize later. Okay. The face images are coming fine. But why it was not saving it properly? I think I'm having some error. Let me just check it. Why I'm having this kind of error? 64 plus 64. I think this part of code is required. This done. What dataset, right? Interpolation is what? I think the problem is happening in this function. Let me see what mistake I did. Shape is equals to yes. Shape. Okay, height and width is over here. Width and height. Width and height is 64. CV2.resize. Why am I giving IM here? It should not be IM, it should be image. Yes, that is the reason it is happening, because I am sending the image here, and that should be the file here. Okay, because IM has already been set here. It was looking into this video. Silly mistakes. Now my ugly face will be seen here properly. Oh. Okay. This part is in the previous file, so I'll just quickly do Control A, delete. We'll just quickly do once more. Working fine. And we have good. We have a good data set. So we can use this data set in a different format now. I think we have got our data set right now. We can use videos and we can use anybody's name here, and we can create the data set. Okay, so this part of code is not required. I don't know why I just wrote it. Okay, so just ignore this part, but this is the thing. I'll just quickly just recap what I have done. So we do a very nice easy thing. I can just make permission denied. I have to do a chmod x. Yes, it's fine. So you don't have to write Python 3 and everything right now anymore. So this will work much better. Okay, so what is happening here is very simple. First, we're going to check if proper arguments are given in the command line or not. And if it is given, then it's fine. If it is not given, then you get the proper messages and it will exit. If it is given, then it will just set up the path and everything, and it will automatically create the path that is required. Okay. Then we must set up the video capture device. Video capture device 0 means it's webcam. Okay, and 3 means is nothing but a file. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3. 0 is this one. Okay. Anyway, so it is better to write Python 3, I think, because that was better. Otherwise, it will not work properly. Okay, because it is made in that way. because if I use this one, I think I have to change the argument to numbers here. Anyway, so again, if any kind of error happens, if any kind of exception happens, we will print it out, and that's it. And after that, we will start with the OpenCV part, and it will work fine. So this much is, I think, clear. So very basic thing. See that how this file can be found everywhere, or you can download this file also from the internet if you want to. Just search for the hard cascade font face default, font face extended, anything whatever you want to. You can also do a lot of things if you want to see the full body, if you want to test for full body, if you want to do for left if you want to just check for license plates. For example, if you have a bike or a car, and if you want to just test for license plates, obviously I don't have a car and I can check for license plates, but it will work for same things. Anyway, so if possible I will try to show this license plate things later, because so you can do a lot of things. You can just see for eyes, you can see for glasses also. There's a Russian number plate also. If somebody has made a Russian number plate hard cascade, you can make your own hard cascade files again. That is a very tedious process. I don't want to get into it. That is very tough. But anyway, so you can simply use the classifier, detect multiscale as that image. You should first resize that image so that it is easy for the system to classify it. You can easily change it to a different size and do a lot of things, but that is a different issue. So next task will be to make a dataset as a HDFS file. So I will save this images into a separate data called HD file. So I will do that in the next video. So for that, I am signing off. Stay tuned. Thank you.